Hello, if you are joining us here today, we will kick off is at 2:30 or thereabouts, but we'll start the stream when that does happen. But yeah, we'll mute until then. But hold tight, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a belter. Hello, welcome back and welcome forward to another day of rugby at Blundell School. Here we go. We're coming out. This is mind us shutting door laws. Blundell School versus Kingswood School. You can hear them. You can hear the adoring fans clapping. This is it's a big game for both teams involved. Actually, Blundell's coming off, I think it's fair to say, a pretty successful run of form over the last 2 games, scoring over 70 points in both fixtures, which is it's not bad at all. And on the other hand, Kingswood they have also not lost this season, so that's also quite substantial. So it should be a good clash here. Kingswood, they'll be looking to keep that green streak going, and Blundell's will be looking to see red. After all, they do bleed it. And here we go. It looks like Blundell's kicking off. Ben Cohen there.
Going to kick off.
Zoom in a bit. Ben Cohen to kick off. Kingswood lining up here. Ben Cohen at 10 as normal. The seamstress. Ben Cornford at 9. Yeah, and the skipper. I'm joined in here by Lawrence Walker, by the way. My name's Dom, and we'll be hosting today's game.
Good shot from Freddie Bush straight away.
Yeah, here we go. We're underway. Blundell's in their 22. Kings have possession. Ball's bobbling around. Slaps into the ground. Kings penalty. Can tell you why, but it's a Kings penalty. Do you see that?
No.
And they look to kick to touch. But yeah, quite similar kits actually. Only a bit of black in the Kingswood kit, stopping them from being identical.
And he's missed touch.
Oh, he's missed touch. Gathered by Ruben. Oh,
the turnover king.
Yeah, Ruben. He is a baby rhino. Here we go. Will Saltmarsh crashing it up. Body's flying in his wake. Ben Cornford, the prince, gathers, spins, blindside, hands, dummy by Yap. Goes through one. No, he clings on. Yappy finally goes to ground. Through the hands. Will Saltmarsh once again.
Juggle.
Oh, he is a big guy. Through the hands again. Ben Kern. Pass back. Jack Clover. Ooh, woof. That's a big hit. The ball's just ballooned away.
He's still on.
And that looks like Kingswood ball. It seems like, I think he punched it out of,
Knock on from Kingswood.
Was that from the pass, or was it punched out of his hands?
Yeah, from the tackle.
Oh, okay. So no foul intent.
First scrum of the game.
Yeah.
Spoons is starting hooker, am I right?
Yeah.
T1 is on the bench.
Yeah, so let's just go through the pack while they're all there. You've got Oscar Redwell at hooker, props, Jamie Stewart, the big man, and Winston Lowe. I think Winston Lowe also starting. And then the rest, the other bunch. Ben Cornford passes. Ben Kern, he's running. Exeter Chiefs Academy. Yappy, this is really good hand. It's already found Harry Southgate on the wing. He wasn't here last time we streamed. Goes down, made good ground. That's good through the hands by Blundell's. Actually, probably about a 5-yard gain, but crossing the pitch quite quickly. Freddie Bush making it. Knocked on. A really, really good breakthrough. The ball's just bibbling and bobbling. Hot potato. Really good breakthrough by Freddie Bush, but unfortunately spinning it just when he thought it was through.
Very good knock on. Scrum to Kingswood on the 22.
I want to tell you this though, to the listeners. I want to say Kingswood are unbeaten, but I don't think they have played any of the schools that Blundell's have played. I may be wrong, but the teams that Blundell's have lost to, Millfield, of course, the first fixture, and I believe Clifton. Oh no, who was it? I always get it muddled with Clifton.
Not sure.
Sebra, potentially. No. Well, they lost to someone, and they weren't happy about it. And arguably,
penalty one.
Dodgy ref.
Taken quickly.
Ooh. Knocked on, I think. This is a very intense defence. You can see Kingswood are here and they mean business. This is They're holding nothing back. All guns are blazing. They're sprinting off that defensive line, trying to smother Blundell's. But another scrum in Blundell's favour. Get up a bit. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. And we've got Archie Cook on the digital side of things once again. That's a real getting to grips with the system.
It's good to see the scoreboard nearly working over there.
Yeah, scoreboard works on the screen. It doesn't work in real life. So that is one of the advantages of watching kind of from online. You get to know what the score is. Oh, we forgot to start the time. Let's just...
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's say 5 minutes. And, okay. Start. I hope that goes up. Yeah, that should be alright. To Corn, to Yappy. Yappy's running with a bit of pace. He's got a bit of velocity on his side. Brought down on that wing by Old House. Spun out. Oosh, Bushy. Into contact. He's done well to hold on there. Yeah, here's Ben Kern. He's very good. Always looking in control, Ben Kern. You think he's not got a lot of time, but he seems to see the world in a different kind of
Kingswood ball.
Speed.
Good turnover.
Oh, yeah, it was. Kingswood running it up. Will Solmarsh hitting him high. And who's that hitting him low? It's a really good tackle by, I think, who's in number 5? I think that's Jonah Thomas. And I think, yeah.
Kingswood.
Is that for a high tackle?
Yeah.
I think it may have, yeah, Will Solmarsh coming in a bit too high there. Another Chiefs Academy player. A lot of talent in this Blundell's team. Just to go through the back line, we've got, of course, Ben Kern, Ben Cornford at scrum half, Ben Kern 10, number 12, Jack Clover, and then
13,
Zeb Windsor. And on the wings, I think starting Harry Southgate, and of course, the ghost of Dartmoor, Noah Fenton.
No, Rocky Prowse.
No, I think he's on the bench now. Is he?
Yeah, Fenton's on the bench.
And the ghost of Dartmour is on the bench.
No, he was fuming yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah, he was fuming.
Well, it's an impact sub.
I'll rate that.
There's a lot to be said for just having rested legs when everyone else is tiring and then just bringing on just an absolute lightning bolt. Here we go. Line out. Kingswood Bull. Spun out.
Smooth.
Yeah, he's held on to.
Made good ground.
Here you go. Through the hands. Big lad. Just kind of dinged out. It's almost sprung from his elbow. And
Scrum to Blundell's.
Blundell's scrum. I don't know what happened there. He wasn't tackled. He just lost his grip. And yeah, well, it can happen on a day like this. It's a nice... Wasn't looking too nice earlier today, but right now it's a tough day to be colourblind, I'd say, at the moment. And yeah, nice green grass, sky's verging on blue. Well, at least it's a bright cloud. It's got that LED effect. And here we go. Ben Cornford plucks out the scrum. Off to Kern. Kern sprinting forward. Shoulders hunched.
Good hands.
Harry Southgate on the wing. Steps in. He loves it. He loves a little cuss inside. 4 men on 1. Harry Southgate. Oh, spilt. Spilt by Freddie Bush, the GOAT.
Very cagey affair to start off with.
It is. And
a few nerves flying around the team.
Yeah. And I'd say that's been a... Yeah, you would say that's been a thing that's been quite a consistent thing for Blundell's this season, I'd say. Few early match nerves, just settling into it. I think in the last game against, it was... Who was it?
Kings.
On Wednesday, yeah, King's School Taunton. Yeah, it's been... I'll tell you what, if you are a rugby supporter and you prefer Taunton schools, it's not been a fun week. It's not been a good 7 days.
Kick up the field.
Yeah, it was not many tries scored for maybe the first 10 minutes, but when that first try was scored, the floodgates just opened, and then it was just carnage. Will Saltmarsh, Ben Cohen through the hands, a nice little pop off, float it up, Bushy catches.
Salty taking time to do his own lasers there.
Oh, really good hands by Zeb Winter, drawing the man perfectly. And now Rocky Prowse is away, a little chip, and it's fallen to him. Oh, it's a funny shaped ball. It's a funny shaped ball. And it's just rolled into touch. Unfortunate, that's really, really good by Prowse, and it's looking good for Blundell. It will be a Kingswood line out in that corner. And how are they doing in the cup? Probably all right.
Yeah, well, unbeaten.
Considering they're unbeaten, yeah. So probably at the same stage as Blundell, I imagine.
Canford was the other one.
Canford, yeah. Canford. But that was not a cup game.
No.
Here we go. Scrum down. Bit of maulage and a bit of movement. But it's ground to a halt. Here we go. Out by Kingswood. Kicked. In touch. Not quite in the OH patch. Bonus points for that.
Taken quickly as well.
Here we go. Ben Kern. Oh, that's really good hands. That's really... He got crunched. Oh,
Windsor.
Zeb Windsor. Off he goes. Yeah, that's a really good ground gainage by Zeb Windsor. Just looking like he's going to keep that kind of sideways momentum going. Turnover. But cut inside and send that defender quite a while east before we realised what was going on. Yeah, and turnover ball it in the end.
Free training.
We've got Harry Cartwright's in the booth. What's been going on with the threes? How are they looking? Because I know you missed out on a fixture today.
Well, the third team were actually looking like the strongest team in the school.
Okay.
And they only lost to Millfield by a mere 7 points due to Mr. Elliott's terrible refereeing.
Okay. Ooh. Blundell's turning it over there. That's really good. Winning it off. I think they've turned it over at least. Yeah, they have. Ben Cohen, little grubber through. Harry Southgate, running round. Oh, has he gathered that? Has Blundell still got the ball? That's really good work by Harry Southgate and a really good vision by Ben Curtin.
Penalty.
Blundell's penalty. What are they going to do here? Can you take a penalty from further back as long as it's on the same line?
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
it has
Ben
to be.
will stick it in the corner.
I think Curtin could slot it from here if he was in the mood. But
Cool
will
scrum.
he? Yeah, scrum ball, Blundell's. My backline's lining up, and they've been a fair threat. We can say for at least the first 10 minutes of this game, they've posed a bit of a threat.
Surprised to see Noah Fenton on the bench.
Yeah, but it might be a tactical thing. Because if Fence comes on, well, if you're already a bit short of breath and your lungs are, not got all of the oxygen that they might like to have inside of them, and then Noah Fenton comes on, leaving a black streak of burnt grass in his wake, I just don't think that's very fun. And I think maybe that's what Mr. Johnson's thinking. Potentially just resting him for a bit. Who knows? Or maybe just letting him know you've still got to work here. Ooh! That's a massive shot. And I think Rocky Prowse was a victim. Oh, and another as an attempted big shot on Ben Curtin. Yeah, these Kingswood lads, they're in the mood for it today, and you can see that they're in the mood for a bit of defence. That might be why they're giving the ball back to Blundell quite often, but they are in the mood for defence, and yeah, they're making their presence known to players that linger around for a bit too long, as Rocky Prowse just found out. But he's up, and he's ready to go. Very tough guy, very gritty actually. Here we go, scrum down. And I'm not sure whose ball it is. Their ball, Kingswood ball.
Knock on by Jack Clover.
Oh, okay. Ref says no. Do it again. Yeah, it has been a good few seasons. Yeah, or good few games this week. Third game, in 8 days, so it is carnage, but so far Blundell don't seem to even be noticing. They don't even realise they should be tired. I think if you don't realise that, then you often aren't. Bosh! Kicked into touch. Is it? Yappy's underneath. Yappy will rip it wider. Ben Kearns on the ball. Here we go.
So Zeb wins up.
Zeb wins a little grubber through, and he's going to chase, and he's going to bring him down. Kingswood have the ball, but Blundell have gained some good territory there. Oh, good shot. Kingswood player just in desperation flinging it. Just flinging it airborne, giving it some altitude, and to no avail. And that's looking like a Blundell's penalty, to me at least.
Thank you. Touch 5 metres out.
A little dink. Here we go. And this should be exciting. Blundell's, they've been in and around this vicinity. Probably more than they would have liked for a score that says 0-0. I think they'll definitely be hoping they can convert from the amount of time, the length of time that they've been in the opposition's 22. Kingswood, on the other hand, yet to really, for viewers nearer to modern languages, it's not been a very exciting game. We'll say that. And here we go.
Have we got the ball? I think so.
Ooh.
Struggling to see what's going on here, really, but
Blundell's attempt to drive him all and it stopped just short. You have to keep it out of touch.
Oh,
it's good defence.
really good defence.
Great defence for Kingswood.
Oh yes, please. Cheers, guys. Blundell's just opting to keep bunging it in that, trying to just break through. But the walls of Jericho held strong for Kingswood. No trumpets. Speaking of Jericho, no trumpets on the sideline today, as there was on Wednesday. Quite difficult actually to use them. So maybe a shame, maybe not. They were a bit irritating. Kind of a bit like it was a very, very watered down South African World Cup kind of atmosphere. I think they were vuvuzelas. But here we go. Kingswood Bull from the scrum. Their back lines lining up, hoping to maybe strike a bit of blood. Try and penetrate this Blundell's line, as they maybe have not threatened to do yet. But cheers, Ras. But we are only in the earliest stages. And that first try can be so pivotal, can't it, Les?
Very much so. First time Kingswood have really had the ball for a half-length amount of time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're just marching out like a herd of cattle.
See if they can gain any momentum from this set of play.
Here we go. To the 8. Oh! Gone backwards. Oh, Blundell's turnover. Potentially an interception there. Don't know who's on the end of that. Maybe Seb wins it. He loves that. Little grubber through. Oh no, they got it. I thought No, Kingswood Bull. I thought Blundell was grabbing it through and picked that up.
Drop out and they've gone long.
That's a good kick. Zeb Windsor on the end of it. Here he goes. Cha-ching. Steps. I will say, I don't think... Oh, see you later. Watch your ankles.
Salty.
Oh, so much. Nonchalantly palming that guy in the face, sending him some serious yardage in the direction he did not want to go. Winston Lowe nearly dropped it, manages to hold on. What's going on back here?
It was the Blundell's advantage.
Yeah, and I think, momentum was stopped because, Winston was holding up.
We can see a few subs coming on now. No offence onto the field.
Mm-hmm. It looks like he might have played fullback. Not his customary position this season or last season.
Yeah, but he's still carnage, isn't it? It's still carnage.
Not as large a crowd as we have seen in recent years, but it's probably because they're all watching the live stream.
Yeah. Or the hockey. There's some girls' hockey going on at the moment. It's always, it's a good day to be a sports fan. You live near Blundell's. And here we go.
Another line-up.
Yeah, Blundell's here again. Bit of deja vu. And Kingswood, they'll be hoping that their line can hold out again. Quite good structural integrity defensively so far. I think both teams, actually. Not many missed tackles. You can say that for this game. Not a lot of missed tackles. Blundell's gather. Good throw in. Here we go, Ben Kern. Ooh. Good tackle, good running. And Blundell's go back the way they came.
Big Spoons.
Big Spoons. What a carry from Spoons.
Oh, he's just taking
Still
some
going.
serious momentum.
Driven on by his teammates in the pack.
Freddie Bush, good
go.
dummy. Oh, Harry Southgate picked up and put down. And that's a Kingswood penalty. They have defended really well in and around that zone. Maybe they'll be questioning, why can we only do it here? Hoping, I think...
if they clear this ball and it's into the hands of Noah Fenton, who knows what could happen?
Well, pressure can turn cold to diamonds, as they say. That's a real thing. And that's the thing with Kingswood.
I'd like to take this time to recommend the Blundell's chemistry department.
Yeah. And actually the ground staff. We can get... In a bit, we'll get a little look at the... it's quite nice. They've done a little Blundell's logo, 2 Blundell's logos with the font, just letting people know where they are. Bit of a concussion test. Oh, what's going on here? Blundell's ball.
Run penalties of Blundell's.
Kingswood, they're defending really well, but just are struggling to hold on to it. And here we go, through the back line. I can't see it.
It's Fenton.
Hey, we're in! Try time, that's a ghost of Dartmoor. Instant impact, Noah Fenton. He's at Chiefs, he's at Blundell's, he'll score wherever.
He does what he wants.
He is in love with making points climb upwards. He loves it, he absolutely loves it, and he loves that try zone. Like a moth to a flame, Noah Fenton finds himself in the try zone once again. 5 points for Blundell's, and now Ben Cohen looking to convert.
He just always seems to slip through tackles with Fenton, doesn't he?
Yeah,
no, never get hold of it.
He is so elusive. The other day I was looking at him running from pretty much straight behind, and he hasn't got a huge big jump and step. He just slinks. His body, he's like a snake standing upright, and that can be Ben Cohen kicks, and it just curls in beautifully.
No plate celebration from Noah Fenton this time, but he certainly is flying.
Yo. That's in reference to who are we playing? Hartbury. Was it Hartbury? Hartbury. It was. And Fenton scored a pretty outrageous try, has to be said, and pretty outrageous celebration. Celebrations aren't a massive part of rugby in the same way that it might be from other sports, are they?
No, Oscar Weatherall has been substituted for Taylor Wanacott at hooker.
And Smarty, Alex Smart is on as well.
Oh yeah. That's a bit of size. Bit of
second row.
He does look lost at the moment, I must admit.
Yeah.
It's waddling around.
Bit of size. Alex Smart, he's in that white scrum hat. And here we go. Shipped up. Who's underneath it? Looks a bit like someone that dropped it. I didn't know who it was.
It's a great kick-off. Great chase from them.
They've regained possession there. Oh, he's a big lad.
And there's Alex Smart.
Brought down by Alex Smart. Instant impact. Yeah, Zed Windsor trying to be a bit cheeky there and slap it back to the Blundell side. Ref saw it though. The ref did see it.
Go back to the knock-on. And this is probably the furthest Kings would have been to our try line, isn't it?
Yeah. It's maybe a new scent of grass over here.
First real attack.
Yeah. And before today, before Wednesday, it has been a while since this first team pitch has been penetrated by the studs of first team players. The last 2 Saturdays before this, I think it's been occupied by the under 16s. Yeah. Which so it's nice to see. Nice to see the boys back in town. Oh, here we go. Oh, Zeb Windsor in hot pursuit. Oh, that's really good feet by the Kingswood player. That is really, really good feet. Just a few palms redundantly clutching at air. And yeah, he just was everywhere but where they thought he was.
Down. Oh, penalty for some reason.
Ooh.
I've no idea what's going on, but it's a penalty to Kingswood.
Yeah.
Either way.
That's true. I agree with that. Oh, did the camera get that? Oh no, the camera missed. That's pretty outrageous from the ref. No, he just brought it up to himself with a little just rolled it up his shit. Casual. Kings tap and go. And he looked. Ooh, yeah, that guy. Who was on that tackle? He was an absolute curry on a platter. Just looking He just looked very, 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 very prone to being eaten up by Blunders. Oh, Alex Smart
again
is thirsting for a massive hit. Oh, great charge down by Will Solmarsh once again. Gathered by Blunders. Yes. Gathered.
And Smart.
There he goes. Alex Smart. Alex Smart looks like he's in the mood to hurt someone today. He's angry. He hasn't played rugby in a while, actually.
Lost his shoe.
He's lost his shoe and he's kept on going. There he goes to pick up his shoe. Oh my word. Ruben jumps on quickly in replacement for Alex Smart as he puts his shoe back on. That's how powerful he was. So much energy rushing through his veins. His shoe just ran away. It couldn't even hack it.
Blundell's ball on their try line. And Corny scores.
Oh, there's a try.
Great try.
By Ben Cornford. Ben Cornford, the Prince.
Head boy. Unbelievable.
Head boy, Ben Cornford, the Prince. That's him. First try of the season. I might be wrong in saying that. Yes, put 2 tries on there and Kern's conversion. Yeah. Well played to Blundell. That is 2 tries. So have the floodgates opened, or will Kingswood be able to put a stopper in it? Build a bit of a dam.
Well, he did say it takes us 10 minutes to get going.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no stopping us.
Well, maybe it takes Kingswood 20.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, Kingswood will be hoping to put a few pebbles in the stream to stop it from flowing and turning into a river, I think. And they're in the huddle. What do you reckon they're saying in that huddle?
I don't know. There's not much you can say, really, is there?
Still
Blundell's just
0-0.
trying to find their feet.
I think it is often the case that teams against Blunders will really, really, really go out there with a lot of aggression. Ben Kern slots it, and that's another 2 points, making it 14-0 to Blunders. But yeah, people will, and often I think Blunders' fitness does end up prevailing, as Blunders are, yeah, I'd say we play rugby a bit like Morgan Freeman lives life. It just seems like we don't age, we don't tire, we just stay the same. And yeah, like fine whiskey. Here we go. Up in the air. Clarkson underneath it. He's a tall guy. Just bodies pinging off bodies.
He's still going.
Ben Kern in and out. Zip zap. Oh, don't try and take a touch. Kingswood player trying to bring that down with his foot and missing. Oh, he has got good feet. This bloke, I think it's number 15, has got very sharp feet, and he has had a few Blundell's players just wondering, just questioning it all, really. Pinching themselves.
Kingswood have an advantage.
Ooh, slightly high by Blundell's potentially. Brought down. That's Taylor Wanacott on the end of that. Oh, that's almost definitely high by Will Solmarsh. Just a strong shoulder to the nostril. Into the schnock box. Kingswood, he's just desperately trying to find a bit of space. That will be, and I think that may be for that high tackle by Will Solmarsh.
Blundell's won't mind that though. Great pressure. We'll start from the kick from Ben Kern, of course, as well.
Yeah, it's true. And he really looked like he's going to go down the line, and then he just brought his eyes back across, nip back in, and just quite a flat one as well. And I think that's what caused a bit of havoc for the Kingswood 14, because it's like, what do I do here? And the answer to that question was just stick a limb out.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, and that shout. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, that would be a line out to Kings using that penalty to buy themselves a bit of real estate.
Straight on the practice cricket square as well.
Yeah, fines. Quite a few on all sorts of vehicles going around this pitch. We've got a few dog trolleys.
Not straight.
Looks like a bit of a grass husky, whatever's going on there. You see that? It's like the dog towing the children's pram. I forget. That's a big spiral bomb. Who's underneath it? No one.
Let it bounce.
Oh, it's just chipped him. Ben Cornford, grow a bit. Kingswood managing to regain that. It's a funny shaped ball and they got a very fortunate bounce. Number 3, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. A lot of mass. Here we go. Through the hands. Ooh! Zeb wins it. That's it coming off that line like a whippet.
Another penalty.
Like a hungry greyhound. Oh my word. And yeah, he let him know let that guy know what his shoulder felt like at speed. Here we go. Kingswood pen. Alex Smart's still on the sideline. He's got his boot back on, but he hasn't managed to get back onto that pitch. But it was a very good cameo for what we did see. I'll say that. A pretty emphatic impact.
Did you just kick that behind him?
Yeah, potentially. Kingswood going for touch, and they like the angle they had. They like the distance from the post they had. But they just thought, let's change the angle up.
Must be blown again.
Now it's a line out. Yeah. Heavy winds, potentially. The trees don't know it, but it's true. There is heavy winds. That's a good line out. Here we go. Maul time. My dad used to coach a rugby team, and they had so it's like something like that under 16 C's or so. And if it was P, they'd say a letter starting with P, like, I don't know, pirate, and that would be Moo. And if it starts with S, like, I don't know, sailing, then it's here we go. Oh, it's a really good tackle by Noah Fenton. Now Blundell's have to defend. Blundell's his turn. Kingswood, they're enjoying it here. They haven't been here. They've got here, and it looks like they're enjoying it. They don't mind. They don't mind this new area. Ooh, bit of ground made. This is a deja vu to Wednesday. Fumbled.
What's going on?
It's gone backwards. Good offload. Got it. Number 12 makes it ground as well. Is he even in the? Is he in the try zone? What's going on?
No, not even the ref knows. But they've ended up with the ball. Penalty to Kingswood, I believe.
Penalty to Kingswood. Yes. Anyway, so it's the hooker goes psychology, and half the team go into the ball, and then the backs are waiting for the ball. So here we go. That is what are they going to do here?
Pick and go, I reckon.
We'll pick and go. You can
Blundell's
see
ready to get off the line.
Yeah, I think it's not unpredictable that number 3 is going to get this ball.
No surprise, Alex Smart will sort Marsh.
Yeah, he wants to get involved. Oh, Alex Smart. Oh,
score.
Alex Smart managing to hook onto his legs, but unfortunately, seemingly not getting as much support. It seemed like he was almost out there by himself.
That's unlucky, isn't it?
In a way. Or
against the run of play.
Yeah, well,
they say, but...
we do have a game on our hands. So that is a try. Kingswood ways. And
number 10.
Yeah, here
Looks
we
a
go.
good player actually, doesn't he? Quick feet.
Yeah, is he the guy that's been?
I think so.
It's been glitching about. Just milling around east and west. Yeah, Blunders. I think they'll be saying, "Look, guys, we've really been on top here. We have been on top, and we just can't let them sniff that grass of our own 5 metre line one more time." I think they'll be wanting those blades to remain untouched, following on from this. Yeah, I think it is. Pretty much. We have defended really well. They get through once.
Sure.
One good line break, and I think, you just have to keep that mentality up. Kingswood, on the other hand, they'll be looking to hopefully carry a bit of momentum from this and claw their way back in, and potentially even by half time.
So just for half time as well.
Drawing, yeah.
Disgusting.
There he goes. He's eyeing it up. A little sway left and right. That's the wind blowing.
Got time to ref.
Up it goes, down it comes, and it has not gone through.
14.
And he'll be kicking himself there. He will be kicking himself. Because that's frustrating for him. And it's frustrating for me as an enjoyer of rugby. Benker and Blundell's looking like they want to get straight back into it. They're not going to let their heads drop. Here we go. Benker and chips it up, and it's got altitude. Volleyball back. Kingswood have the ball. Here we go, through the forwards, stopped profusely by the wall of Stewart.
Show and go.
Kingswood's still on the ball, but losing ground. Oh, that's really good tackling. I don't know who's there. Don't know who that was, but... Oh, it's Big Jamie. Big Jamie driving him back. Kingswood looking, not finding touch. No, Fenton's under it, and that... Oh, Fenton... Wait, he's still up.
Oh my
God. Oh my days. Oh, it's such a nightmare. Fenton, he'll haunt you in your nightmares. He'll haunt you in your sleep. Oh my word.
He's still running.
He just sprinted back. He just doesn't even lose momentum. First guy back. Oh my word. And that Kingswood number 15 is going to go home and weep. Just know he's got his ankles broken 10 metres before he even got near to him. I think he just let himself down. That's euthanasia. That's euthanasia defending by the Kingswood 15. I think Noah Fenton, he is just a nightmare.
How on earth has he done that? He picks up, still managed to score.
That's just a ghost of Dartmoor doing what he does. And as I say, he's like a vertical snake. He just slinks left and right, and you have no idea which direction he's even going until he's gone. And even then, you're double guessing yourself. One of those players that will make you pinch yourself. But here we go. And it looked like he got dumb tackled.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
It looked like he got dumb tackled, and it just came away with even more momentum. It's like the Black Panther suit. It's absorbing tackles and converting it into just absolute heat. But there we go. And I think Kingswood will be... That's a bit of a warning. Do not do that again. Yeah. Did Kern slot that?
Yes.
That's 3 for 3 for Ben Kern. And he does not miss many. Oh, it's in touch from Kings off the kickoff. Kingswood.
Scrum on the halfway for Blundell.
Yeah, and they'll be licking their lips.
Just before half time.
Smacking their chops.
Hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, I mean Blundell, they play really well. They look composed. Their head's been in a fridge and their bodies have been in the oven. And it shows. Here we go. Something quite poetic about that, isn't it? 2 kits, one clear white line on a big patch of grass.
Penalty to Blundell.
It's quite symmetrical, but yin and yang. The polarising nature of rugby. But anyway, it looks like it may be Blundell's ball, despite us knocking it on. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Going for the posts. He's going for the post.
Ben Kern on the halfway line. He's feeling pretty cheeky. I think we can assume that. Yeah, I don't know if we can even get it in one shot. I think that just sums it up. This is not a small kick. Yeah, that's about as best we can do. Yeah, this is not a small kick. Ben Kern needs to hit an absolute laser.
Wind going with him though.
Wind on his side, and he's probably taking that into consideration. And we know he's got gunpowder in his laces. Cha-ching, boom. It's gone flat. It's gone. Is it up? Oh no.
Good effort.
Falls a bit short, caught by the Kingswood player under the post, and he's ran it forward, and he's made a bit of ground. But not a lot of ground, considering it was taken from the halfway line. Blundell's driving back, and it looks like a turnover by Blundell's. That's really sharp. Really, really sharp. Blundell's they've smelt something today, and they want to pursue it. Blundell's, they want to they've tasted that sweet nectar of victory, and they've almost become addicted.
Kingswood ball, and running down the line.
Oh, man has scrum out. Oh, spilled forward. Good shot by Alex Smart, once again making things happen, letting them know he's here and he means business. He's a big guy, and he's not shameful about it. He's proud of it, and there's no guilt involved for Alex Smart when he does put that size to use. A lot of time in the gym for him. So, I think he can really showcase it in situations such as this. And it makes an impact. Mistouch again. Lucas Yap. Cohen finding Noah Fenton. Oh, nightmare.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, it is a good tackle. Here we go. Blundell's ball.
Saltmarsh.
Will Saltmarsh running it in. Ball's bobbling around, spinning about, milling about. Blundell managed to get it back. Lost a bit of ground. Freddie Bush. Little Duke. Zeb, missed pass. Oh!
What's going on?
Put down by Rocky Prowse on the wing, unfortunately. Here we go. Taylor Wanacott again, run it in. Just a maniac. His limbs all going in different directions. What's happened? And that's half time. Half time here at Blundell's, and we'll stop the clock.
Good half for
Stop
Blundell's.
the clock.
I'll take that.
That's a very good half, yeah. So that is, I'll just put it back to 35 here. 35. So here ends the first half, and that is a very good half for Blundell's. And I think, they'll be glad that they could get one more just before the end, just to basically make sure momentum ends in their favour rather than with Kingswood. I think they'll be disappointed that they let them in that one time. Pretty much the only time Kingswood got in their 22, they converted.
Good signs for Blundell's then.
It is good signs. Fenton as well. Alex Smart and Fenton both coming off the bench and both
making a big impact.
Making very profuse impact on the kind of affair of the game. So there we have it. Half time. We'll see you after the break. How do I just mute it there? Here we go, second half underway. And Kingswood. Ooh. Yeah, Kingswood penalty. It's a good ruck by Kingswood. They're pumped. Someone says something meaningful in their team talk because you can see they're clapping a little bit harder than they were before half time. I think a little fire on their belly. A bit of fire. Bit of warmth in the old kidney.
Wind with their side as well this half. It could be a big factor.
That's true. Yeah, you can just see how that's actually made his kick. Just
So it's better.
yeah, it's just bends it, hasn't it? All right, here we go. Kingswood line out. A little bit of maulage. I think Ruben Northfield falling victim there. Oh, no, he's not. Ruben Northfield is in the room with us. Wasn't Ruben Northfield. It was another black-haired person. Yeah, he just fell over the ruck and just got steamrolled. Oh, my word. That's really, really good. That's really good use of weight and momentum.
Get the 10 of the kick back on. That's what I say.
Oh, my. Yeah, they do love a move. I'll say that is the one area where they've looked strong every time, pretty much. They've always made quite a lot of ground with the old moves.
We questioned celebrations in the first half.
Yeah.
Well, they have just gone big.
Well, there's just quite a lot of but there's not they're not very coordinated in there. Not quite the South African football team, is it? How would that go down, do you reckon?
Not very well.
Would it be frowned upon?
I rate it.
Yeah.
Big seddies. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, crowd's still not huge, but it's a decent turnout. Quite a lot of parents here. A lot of parents that maybe wouldn't normally be here, actually. And Will Venner's here. Just spot him. And here we go. Have you put that one on? Another try for Kingswood. 10 lines up, hoping to make it at least 1 from 2. Last one maybe not going to plan. But here we go. Bosh, good connection.
Great.
And I don't know what's
great kick.
He's gone through.
We're all applauding.
Yeah, but you do that whether you miss or don't.
No, that's free.
It's just camaraderie.
Team spirit.
Up it goes.
It's a great kick.
Oh, down it comes.
Bushy.
Freddie Bush, so much grit, so much determination. Just a desire, an unquenched desire to win the ball. Spoons being dump tackled, but somehow making the tackler like fly backwards. I don't know how he's done that, but here we go. Oh, ball into no man's land. Ben Cohen Ben Cohen sitting Freddie Bush down. Absolutely crunching him. It's a massive shot. Dropping the shoulder. Now Kingswood attack. Knock on. That's really, really good by Alex Smart. Once again, he has been shining brightly in defence. He has been
It's been awesome so far.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. He's been awesome.
Good to see him with 2 pair of shoes on as well at the end of that tackle.
Yeah, it's always a nice thing, isn't it? It's quite wholesome, I suppose. It is, yeah, it's refreshing, Player goes down. I think it just shows a kind of unfiltered though. Like he'll play with 1 shoe, he'll play with 2. He'll play with both, just socks. And it does show desire, doesn't it? Maybe a few players would say, I don't know, I don't want to get trampled on. But Alex Smart, he would breakdance through a pit of burning coals if it meant that he could make an impact for the rugby team.
Knock on from Cohen there. Kingswood are loving it, aren't they?
Yeah, and
really turning up.
You can see maybe a few members of the debate club in that team. I think maybe a few people that they're decent public speakers because someone has lit a match. And
a few stern words at half time.
yeah. Because they're looking a bit more flavoursome. Not just a lemon sponge anymore. Lemon sponge, Victoria sponge. It's got gooseberry jam in the middle. Here we go. Scrum down. Blundell's pushing hard. So Kingswood. I suppose that's the nature of a scrum. Here we go. Good tackle. Bodies everywhere. Oh, pick and go by Kingswood. Almost going out of his way just to try and botch the Blundell's player. Now, this is where Blundell's defence is tested. They're once again in the Blundell's 5 metre. Yeah, go to that angle. Go to the OH one. Yeah, this is a good one for here.
Oh, pick and go. But something happened.
No.
Ref doesn't like it. And it's Blundell's ball.
Oh, Blundell's ball. Happy days.
Somehow.
Scrum down. Blundell's ball. Oh, this is someone I was watching with yesterday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, and thought it was crouch find. Crouch find. This is thrown in from an ambiguous angle. It's just a mad search at that point. The hookers, they're the sniffer dogs of the rugby team. Here we go. Oh, no offence, and you just knew that was going to happen. It's carnage. What's going to happen to this number 15? Oh, he's done well. He's done well to at least slow him down. That is very crucial. He didn't stop him, but he slowed him down, and that is so crucial. But here goes Will Saltmarsh. Very good line and a good pass to find. I don't know who it was. Jack Lober. Freddie Bush again running into contact. They've tried to jackal. They've failed. Cleared out. Ooh, Ben Cohen putting it down. A rare error.
Spoons recovers well.
Spoons, yeah. Little cannonball rolling on through. A little ball of lead. Ben Cohen on the ball now. Grubber. Just pinging off. It hit every variety of lip. Send him off. Send him off. Kingswood player.
Have a word.
Lots of afters. The whistle went, and then just for a bit of banter, he just picked up Lucas Yap and thrown him. Completely unnecessary. But, well, don't know what to think about that. The refs having a word. Maybe a bit of bottled up aggression there. He's trying to put out, but yeah. It was a big hit, but does it really count if the guy's looking the other way?
Yeah.
At the end of the day? And not got the ball?
Cohen did well there to calm everyone down.
Yeah. Calm head.
Things could have escalated very quickly.
Mind in a fridge. Here we go. Kicks for touch. And his kicking, it really does not
disappoint.
Really, yeah. It does. It's a very strong and reliable source of gaining ground and just general points as a whole, I'd say. Yeah, but quite abrasive there from that Kings player. Don't know what happens there though, because this play's ended. It's already a penalty.
Sure.
Just keep penalty in the pocket.
Here we go.
Here we go. Mull. Taste of their own medicine for Kings.
Unlucky.
Ball spilt. A frustrated raise of the flag by Ruben Northfield, who's playing, but at the moment on the sideline. He's pretty annoyed.
Won't be long before he comes back on, surely.
No.
Really can change the game.
Right, fella. And here we have one of the disciples in the booth. As the Blundell's Ultras, the disciples. And what do you think about the game, Felix?
Well, I think the game's been going pretty well for Blundell so far, you know. I'm unaware of what the score is currently. What are we saying? 21-12, you know. I think the backs are looking really strong. Obviously, Rocket Prasser on the ball, but you know, I think the Blundell's will probably have a winning back.
Big rip out to Nerve Fenton, and this is where the fruit meets the blender. Managing to cut his efforts short there. Will Saltmarsh. A little draw given to Alex Smart. Once again, an angry man. An angry man on Saturdays. Ben Corbenford ships it to Saltmarsh. Will Saltmarsh tries to pop it. I think he does well to hold on there because that would have been intercepted. good split decision making. Zeb Windsor, cutty in and out. He did well to evade one, but they're just pretty overwhelming actually. Just Kings players flying in from all sorts of angles. What kind of colourway is that?
Someone must have said something to the ref there, moving us on 10 metres.
What kind of... Almost like ladybugs. The ladybugs. Ladybug number 10 will kick for touch. Into the swimming pool probably. Anti-social. Oh no. It's drop short. That's a good kick for touch regardless. Yes. So here we go. Another line out. This time in that same spot that Blundell so frequently visited. Kings now find themselves. And on the right side of things. And here we go. Kings will line up. Blundell's. This is a test for their defence here. And it's a test for their mental willpower and grit. Because they don't want this game to swing back.
Great defence. Blundell's ball.
Oh, it is. I don't know what happened there. Blundell's ball. Off to Ben Cohen. Do you reckon he's going to go for a little shunt?
Yeah, I reckon so.
A little dink, or just absolutely clobber it.
I reckon yeah, big whack.
Yeah.
Go sub the field.
Bit of a torpedo. One of those air munchers.
A bomb.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's just a little grubber. It's not worked, and it's fell into the hands of Kingswood. He's acted really well. I don't know who that was, reacting to that and managing to bring him down before he could make too much ground. What's going on?
Pretty scrappy stuff. Kingswood scrum.
Kingswood scrum. Blundell's in a world of hurt here. They're holding up well. But the trumpets are sounding around the walls of Jericho. Will this prove to be a decisive moment in the course of this game? And we forgot to start the clock again.
10 minutes gone.
Yeah, 45.
Yes.
What's she?
Chickens.
Start. Come on. Start. Alright. How does that? Well, the timer doesn't want to start. Kingswood ball, they've lost ground. Blundell's really sharp off the line. They're like pigs and truffles right now. They've got one thing in mind, and that is to make tackles.
You know the Kingswood faithful in the background?
Yeah, the ultras. Here we go. Distributed to Ben Cohen. There's that grubber. Now it's gone through. And he's chasing it. And he's found it. Oh, that's Zeb Windsor, actually. I think they've found it.
Unbelievable.
Honed in. Here we go. Noah Fenton.
On.
Popping it up to big Jamie Stewart. The Loch Ness Monster. The man from Scotland. The Scottish Nightmare. Here we go. Will Saltmarsh pops it off. He loves that little pop. And there's Louis Hinchcliffe driving it forward. Ben Cohen, Blundell's go forth. That clock keeps ticking. The eternal clock. It's just... when did it go forward?
Yeah.
If you put it forward and you catch it, is that okay?
No. Depends who catches it. If you yourself don't catch it, then I think it is a knock-on.
Okay. Taylor Wanacott on for spoons. Oscar Weatherall.
Someone else. Number 22. Black shorts.
That is
That's
Harrison Blake Peed on for Ben Cornford. Ben Cornford, not a guy that's actually usually just plays full 70 minutes. I think maybe might be a bit relieved to have a bit of
big step
oxygen out of the game. Just suck in some of that air without the pressure of being on the pitch. Always a good thing. Oh, scrum collapsed.
Do you reckon the ref actually knows what's going on?
Yeah, you would hope so.
Especially for a first team game, you'd think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe for a
Yeah,
third.
but if they all just collapse, I reckon.
Yeah, well, you just think that's not meant to happen.
For a third,
Yeah.
team, probably not.
If the scrums collapse,
Yeah.
bash, Blundell's bull. Like for that, in that example, I have no idea what just happened. Blundell's bull. Harrison Blake P. There he is. What position is he playing here?
Scrum half.
Role of scrum half in the black shorts. Yeah, the time is not starting. We've tried it, but yeah, it just doesn't want to start.
Oh, missed touch, I think.
Good tackle. Good tackle by Blake P. There he is. He's entered. He's in the building.
That's harsh, no way.
Chicken, let him know.
Huh?
Let him know.
Oh, number 3, causing carnage, devastation. He's a wrecking bull. He is a wrecking bull.
Another penalty advantage.
Yeah. Ooh, looks crunchable. His hands are in the air, but he made it through. He made it through unscathed. And actually a really good gather in the end. He did really well. Here we go. King's bull.
Still advantage.
Oh, that's quite cheeky.
Another penalty for some reason.
That's
Maybe a late tackle?
It's still advantage. Yeah, the penalty really. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's for not releasing.
Oh, I see.
Chicken.
Here we go. Bring it back. Bring it across. Looks like he'll kick the touch. Fairly successful in this kind of this element of the game so far.
Very high.
But and once again being successful.
Very
Finding
good kick.
touch, finding quite a bit of distance. Oh, Stanners! How's it going, Dano?
Very good, yeah. I got
Not
banned
bad.
from commentary though.
I didn't.
Who was captain?
Ben Cohen kicking for touch.
It was
Such a gorgeous
according,
tip.
according to the dining room, Harrison Sullivan.
Who was captain 2020?
It wasn't, it was COVID, but according to the dining room, Harrison Sullivan.
Huh.
Anyway, nice to see you guys.
In a bit, Dano. See you later, mate. There we go. Line out ball. Freddie Bush on the end of that. He loves it. He loves tossing those air munchers, those spiral throws, those above shoulder darts. James Clarkson, he's such a tall man. And he gathers it. Oh, Will Solmarsh with a bit of disdain on that run. You can see he wanted to call it carnage. Ben Cohen with a missed pass, finding Nerve Fenton, and Nerve Fenton bursts away like a whippet.
It's a good tackle.
Really good tackle.
Great defence from Kingswood again.
Yeah. I think good defence and Noah Fenton is about get on as well as earthquakes and sand sculptures. He's just not a fun guy to tackle. So when you do, it's fair play. And here we go. Line out. The line is out and it is up. And here we go. Maul. You know Kings would love this. If they could, they would go all the way to the Blundell's 5 metre line. And then they'd stop just to get another chance to do it again to the try line. Here we go. Oh, miss pass. It's actually quite a good idea because there's a massive overlap, but not quite finding a human being. Offload, failed, bibble, bobble. Lots of trouble.
Scrum.
Well
Scrum
done by
Blundell's.
Blundell's. Good pressure. Doing well to make up for that overlap that we saw earlier. Doing well to put a plaster on it before it grew infected. Here we go. That front three. Taylor Wanacott, JV Stewart, and Louis Hinchcliffe. That is a lot of mass. They are the kind of blokes that if they jumped on the other side of a blob of one of those American camps, you would go a long way up if you were on the other side of it. The blob jumpers.
Scrum.
Good scrum. Blake Peed rips it outwards. Jack Palmer, little up and down. Little shimmy of the elbow. It's just always a good thing. Noah Fenton, he's just getting through. Always ground made when he gets the ball. Here we go. Will Saltmarsh, he runs in. Oh, maybe a bit of a tiresome run. Looking a bit less explosive than he often does.
Oh, they've turned over ball. Kingswood got it.
They've done well, and he's nippy.
Oh.
He's nippy. Meandering left and right, zigzagging. Difficult BMX track.
Penalty to Kingswood. It's disappointing that from Blunder's point of view.
Yeah, I think Blundell might be a bit frustrated with the way that this half has gone. I think they would have definitely hoped to score another try following on from that first half. But at the same time, I think Kingswood may also be frustrated because they've definitely been playing better. But yeah, again, they haven't struggled to turn it into anything. Yeah, really, really good by Ben Kern to keep that in there. Oh, no offence, with the stain. Bosh! He's quick and he's got power as well. Just throwing him off, just a little shrug forward. As though he was clearing reeds out and he was wading in a swamp. He just
Southgate
wipes a defender off.
Don't want to stay
like
in.
ice on a windshield. Here we go. Oh,
Jonah.
Jonah Thomas gets absolutely sliced in half.
He's forgotten the ball.
And he left the ball behind. He's been good today. He has been. One of those, bit of an unsung hero, to be honest. Just doing the dirty work. That dirty work.
Who's this?
Jonah, the big bloke as well. Here we go. Shipped out by Kingswood. Into the hands of 16, also forgetting it. Very keen on going into contact there.
Hands his feet.
And maybe first priority, second priority being catching it. Here we go. Blundell's. Looks like they may have turned it over.
Penalty.
No.
Knock on, wasn't it? So you go back.
Blundell's scrum?
Yeah.
Blundell's scrum. I say, imagine if, you know how Steph Curry kind of changed basketball?
Yeah.
Because he was the first guy to really start taking threes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if there was a fly half that just basically took a pop at a drop goal every chance he got. And it would be it'd be a very confusing thing to defend.
Yeah. Well, drop goals every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Sammy Brumed did last year.
Yeah.
He called himself with a revolver in the free.
Revolver. Here we go. A few afters. Freddie Bush, yeah, he loves rubbing chests with other angry rugby players. Just letting them know, look, I'm about, and I'm proud to be about. Here we go. Scrum 2.0. We go again. The calm before the storm, potentially for Blundell's. In by Blake Peed. Kicked back by the hooker. Oh, just an absolute pile of big human beings. Bit of a crater left in the ground there.
And the ref's not happy.
That is going to leave puddles. If it rains, there's going to be a puddle in that spot. Taken quickly, brought back by the ref, having none of it. Yeah. Trying to be cheeky, but yeah, maybe not the right decision to make, considering the context around him.
We have no idea how long left, do we?
No, we do not. Not long, but not a short amount of time either.
Start at 2:30, didn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Second half has definitely been one with a bit more grit. One where it's been a bit more of a stalemate. And yeah, it's late in the game now. It's late in the game. These guys will be tired. They'll be sweating like a night in a sauna. And here we go. Oh, little juggles. A bit of juggling from the number 9. Did really well to evade. Don't know what they teach them at Kingswood, but they seem to just be maybe a few samba classes. They're very quick on their feet. Hopscotch is apparently massive in the prep school, I heard.
From a young age.
Cheeky bum slap from the number 24 to number 10. Bit of extra power, and that's taking it over the line.
Great kick.
And that will be Kingswood ball. Kingswood ball, line out once again. It's really a fruitful corner. Just fertile for points. And there again, a lot of action has stemmed from that very spot. Just a petri dish for opportunities to fester. Here we go. And here's that maul. Here's that trademark Kingswood maul.
They love it.
Legs moving forward all at once. Lots and lots of legs. That's that curled up centipede. Kingswood Bull once again. A lot of decisions going their way this half. Blundell's maybe potentially lacking a bit of discipline. They just have to keep that intensity up and keep that thirst for tries.
Let's go for the tap and go again. Like
Tap and go. Try. Oofs. Yeah. What's the point in going for 3 points now? We are in the latter stages. You really need to get up there.
We've got a bit of a restricted view at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad in the way.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Driving it forward. Mass against mass. Mass, the former, prevailing.
Blundell's desperately holding on here.
Oh, through the hands. They're trying to anyway. Brought down. That's a really, really good tackle. Like with his as outstretched as a hand can be, really. Managing to cling on like a seatbelt.
Gone back, but I think we have advantage.
Oh, and this is grit. Here you go, through the hands, popped up, brought down. They made a bit of ground there, popped up, boo. Oh,
penalty for Kingswood. I think. It's tough to tell, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know why that's Kingswood, bro. The unfortunate thing is that I don't know a lot about rugby, so I just do not know what's going on in situations like this. So all I can say to the viewer is, just Google it. I don't know. It looks like Kingswood though. It looks like it might be Kingswood. Lots of players under those posts.
Kingswood penalty. Another tap and go.
They'll be sniffing out that tackle. They want to make that tackle desperately.
See Gabby barking instructions.
Then number 3, not making ground. That's really good by Blundell's. Ben Cohen desperately searching for that ball. Is that over the line? Is that? Oh, it could not be close. It's a matter of inches. This is no longer than a toddler's step from the line. They go through the line, through the hands.
Other way, Cookie.
Oh, and it's try time. It is try time. And it is time for tries. And once again, scoring in that fruitful soil, in that fertile soil of the bottom left corner. Like a magnet to points.
To the mutual watcher, this is turning out to be a great game, isn't it?
It is. Which we are not.
No.
No. But Kingswood, they've done well. They've really showed character and clawed their way back in, showing a bit of grit and really that do not back down mentality. And that is 17 to 21.
71 to them. To us.
To us, yeah, to us.
70-21. Oh.
Yeah. What did you think?
Everyone's down there. If it was 17-21 before the score.
To who?
Oh, to be fair, we may be wrong. Wait, there's a chance that we missed a try.
No, I don't think we have. I don't think we have. If we are wrong, we apologise.
Apologies for being wrong.
I'm pretty sure not.
If we are, yeah. And here he goes. Yeah, no real easy kicks for this player. There hasn't been a lot of breakaway tries. It has been really
quite scrappy.
In that 5 metre line, it has just been a battle of attrition, and Blundell's that try line has been under siege on multiple occasions.
It's that windy that the players having to hold the ball. I think.
Yeah, American football style. You can see that Blundell's flag blazing in the wind, fully suspended, nearly even going upwards. It's so windy. Because it's certainly not going downwards. But here he goes. And we know when he strikes his ball, it makes it sound clear enough to commence order in the court. And here we go.
Yeah, good kick.
That's through. Easy as you like.
21-19.
And the boys are pumped. You can see that what it means to the Kingswood lot. A few knees trembling in excitement for the.
His scream for the supporters from Kingswood.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Kingswood Ultras are going mental. Bushy underneath it. Bushy picking him up, catching him upon his landing, helping him find a safe way to the ground. Here we go. Through the hands. Oh no, not through the hands. To the number 3.
The big man.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, good counter up from Jamie.
Penalty.
That number 3 is the kind of guy that looks like he might be banned from what's it called? Flip out or airbounds. One of those guys that maybe you wouldn't feel keen to be on a plane with. He is a big boy.
He's mistouched Southgate.
Southgate's really good, really good defence by Kingswood. Putting pressure on him and managing to force him into touch against his efforts. Harry Southgate doing all he could just to stay in that line, and he couldn't. There's more and more people. Here we go. The Kingswood. Who's that with the ball? The Kingswood too. He's got a skin fade and he means business. Oh, here we go. Blundell's ball. That's Freddie Bush driving it up. Oh, turnover. Kingswood ball.
What's going on?
Great tackle, but ideally Blundell's would feel like they didn't want to tackle in the first place. Ruben Northfield, the turnover king.
There's no surprise.
Like a pig to truffles, he managed to find that ball. He finds that ball. He finds that truffle. He sniffs it out and he finds it. Here he goes into contact, leaving, just crunching a guy at the same time. Here we go, Louis Hinchcliffe. Will he pop it? No, he won't. He'll run in and he'll make ground. Kingswood, is he holding on? No, he's not. It's a pick and go. It's exciting stuff.
Good clear out.
Ben Kern ships it to Ruben Northfield. He's going to run into contact again.
Done well.
The Blundell's boys ruck over, absolutely crunching that guy. Taylor Wannicott, not a lot of momentum going into this. He'll do all he can, and this might be a turnover. No, it's not. It's not. Well played by the Blundell's boys. Will Saltmarsh a bit idle.
So space on the left-hand side.
This might be a turnover. Spilt. James Clarkson on the ball. Through to Taylor Wannicott. Ships it to Northfield. Ruben Northfield cutting in. He's made ground. So a good offload. It's a great offload to Harry Southgate, who bashes him. Here we go. Jimbo. Cheeky on his feet. He's a big guy, but he can move. This has been exciting rugby here. That's going to be a Kingswood pen. But what an exciting passage of play. A real sense of momentum. But Kingswood really showing their defensive grit and defence. showing how much they want this result.
Do you wonder how long is left?
Yeah, you do.
5
Oh,
10 minutes?
21-19, is it?
It is.
Yes, yeah. Well, we think. There we go. That's a pretty substantial kick. Yeah. That's a
What's the coach going to the change rooms?
I do not know. I'm sorry,
Someone
mate.
down there will know.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon we're good for 5 minutes. If not, we'll get someone else in.
What's going on? Kingswood ball.
I think there's less than 5 minutes left there.
Yeah.
The camera's been really good, Kicky, so far. Here we go. Kingswood, they're trying to make something happen here. They're trying to be that protea that grows out of the ashes. Ooh. That guy, against his own will, was
Turnover.
forced into a reverse. Oh,
Game over? Well,
and it's in
must
touch. And that is a game. That is a game.
be. Win.
Kicked into touch by Ben Cornford, and here ends the reading. 21-0, 21-19, sorry, to Blundell's.
Unreal.
And that is that, 3 in a row. Blundell's green patch continues. We're looking like a nice field of grass. We're looking like a spring field of grass, if you look at the last 3 results. And that is a patch of red. That is a strawberry in the cabbage soup. That is the results for Kingswood School. The wall of what's it called? What is that thing called? The wall of Ladybug has crumbled. And that is good for Blundell's. They'll be happy. A really good game. Kingswood, it's unfortunate for them. They showed a lot of grit. Really, really doing well to claw their way back in the second half. But at the end of the day, the scoreboard doesn't care. 21-0 to Blundell's.
21-19.
21-19 to Blundell's. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. We may see you on the next one. Just get a few scenic views of a bit of sportsmanship, post-game sportsmanship.